Since the dawn of time, Pokemon fans have fiercely debated who the best Pokemon is. Today, we are going to take a look at some of the most wild Pokemon fan hot takes. Maybe you'll be convinced that a Pokemon like Ragnarola is actually the best Pokemon of all time. Move over, Rayquaza. Hot take: I like the Chespin line. Even Quilladin. I like the even Quilladin, that's funny. And I hate Charmander and Finnegan. Now, why is Finnegan in this? What did Finnegan do? Eevee is overrated. Now, finally we got a hot take. People don't usually come for Eevee. They come for Pikachu and Charizard, but not Eevee. Alright, let's dig in. The gimmick is cool, and I love Jolteon, but most of the evolutions are really nothing special. Definitely not second mascot worthy. Now, I like that we finally got a hot take in here. Like, it's getting hot in here, but I disagree. I love Eevee. Unpopular opinion, Sewaddle is the best bug. Now, Sewaddle is freaking adorable. But come on now, there's too many good bugs. Scizor, Heracross, Beedrill, Golisopod, Volcarona. But I will say Sewaddle is pretty cool. Hot take, the entire Frigibax line is ugly and a waste of a pseudo. This is the coolest take I've ever seen. Everyone says that. Mewoscarada, ugly, furry, bipedal, waifu. Greninja, complete chat, best starter, starts bipedal. Ninja. This Greninja fan is over the Mewoscarada propaganda. Go back to Gen 6. I agree. Hot take, and this is actually a hot take. X and Y are the best Pokemon game. Finally, someone said it. Now, I'm a Gen 3 and Gen 5 stan. I have a big sweet spot in my heart for Pokemon X and Y. I think it's very overhated. I think it introduced so many great things to Pokemon. I'm a big fan. Hot take, Steel-type Pokemon are bad. Wow, what a big statement to make. There are a lot of Steel Pokemon. Not all Steel Pokemon, unfortunately, but most of them are awful. Just like Kinklang. Who likes Kinklang? I do. I think it's, I like it. I don't dislike it. I think it's cool. What did Kinkling do to you? We need gears to make the world go round. Come on now. But I will say, I actually kind of agree with this actual hot take. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of Steel-type designs. They kind of look ugly, and Decidueye is the best bipedal starter we've ever had. I feel like that's not much of a hot take. People love Decidueye. Unpopular opinion, Frigibax, Artibax, and Baxcalibur are the best Gen 9 Pokemon. Alright, let's go back to the other person. This is how you do a hot take, because people do not like this line. Me included, it's bad. It's bad. Like, I would leave it in Gen 9 and never come back to it. My hot take, Treecko is the most overused and overrated Pokemon. Right, people are really coming for the Sceptile line today. It's been in Detective Pikachu, over Mudkip and Torchic. I keep finding merchandise. This person's source is literally, I went to Target and I saw a Treecko. Okay, now I hate Treecko. Also, the evolution line is the second worst in any starter line, besides Sprigatito. Now that's the hot take. So this person not only hates Treecko, sees it in Target way too damn much, but also hates Sprigatito and thinks it's the worst. I respect that this person actually has hot takes. I'll just say that and leave it at that. There are too many types. Wow, weird take. Why does there have to be ground and rock? Okay, if there were any two types that could be cut, ground or rock is probably where I would go, but I wouldn't. I think there's a big enough difference between ground and rock. Should a Pokemon like Hippotas or Palossand be a rock type? Or even a Pokemon like Excadrill is such a great ground steel type? Or, you know, Swampert wouldn't want to be a rock type. I don't agree. And then even if you look at the rock types, like Archeops. Archeops would not. There's so many flying rock Pokemon that would have to be ground flying. Hot take. The Galar starter is the best starter trio. Honestly, no. No, they're not. Citadel is the cutest Pokemon ever. Honestly, fair. And Gen 2 starters are so overrated. Now that's a hot take, because if anything, I think the Gen 2 starters are super underrated. Thank you very much. I mean, you never really see love for Meganium. You see a little for Feraligatr, and then a decent amount for Typhlosion. But I definitely don't think they're overrated. Hot take, Inteleon is the best starter Pokemon from Sword and Shield by far. There we go, finally a hot take that I agree with, and I totally agree. Inteleon has been underrated since day one. People have been praising Grookey, praising Scorbunny, a lot of Cinderace love, but where's the love for Inteleon? It's just a cool spy lizard with a silly vector-like wing. Okay, this one is wild. Ghost types shouldn't be a thing. Not only were there not enough Pokemon to make up an entire type in the first 3 games, but also they're all mischievous spirits. So why not just make them dark types? Then we got a good counter argument here. Some ghost types are not mischievous spirits. The ghost type is defined by dead Pokemon, and dark type Pokemon are associated with nighttime, misdeeds, trickery, and evil. Those are 2 very distinctive and different types. I'm gonna have to agree with AI artificial intelligence on this one. I don't know if AI wrote this one, but if they did, they got this. Hot take, catch a shiny in any ball. It doesn't matter. And if you think otherwise, you can go beep, 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 beep yourself. This person just started swearing, but like censoring themselves with symbols. It was really funny. Sun and Moon are the hot take. Magcargo is the hottest Pokemon, which might be a little confusing when you first read it, but I looked it up, and Magcargo is actually canonically the hottest Pokemon of all time. So is that a hot take or just a fact? Hypno deserves some love, honestly. A lot of Hypno suffer from insomnia, which is caused by stress, anxiety, and depression. Pokemon is constantly judged by his looks and actions, and I know how stressful it can feel. Maybe that's the reason why Hypno devours dreams. Not only is it a good meal, but it also makes Hypno a bit happier. I want to give him a hug. Okay, I just learned so much about Hypno. I'm kind of a Hypno fan now, what can I say? Lopunny is underrated. Yeah, this is a hot take because it's wrong. Lopunny is definitely loved. Terrasilize is one of the worst mechanics. I can't disagree with this more. I think Terrasilize is actually a pretty good gimmick. It's way better than the last 2, Dynamax and Z-moves. It feels just the right amount of powerful without doing too much, although the best is obviously. Everyone, please give a round of applause to our host for Pokemon Hot Takes, Mr. Michael Magma. Woo! And shout out to all of our amazing members. Thank you. Harry, Scoop63 Official, Chris 10, Galactic Games, Dipper Pines, Liam Justice, Sydney Arnett, Luxray YT, Ressie Johnson, Miss Coco, Aqua Bubble, Night Storm, Tyreek Parchment. Thank you.